Peace, my family, and roll back to all. And those coming out of that good cocoon for the first time, welcome. This is your girl, the butterfly, and we about to take off. Let's fly. Just want to send you all that good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right. Oh yeah, and that good mind. How y'all feeling today? Hope you guys are asking yourselves that each and every day, so you can learn how to manage how you feel in your energies and begin to make yourself feel so much better. And again, hope you guys are out there keeping your energies high and cleansing those low energies and those low frequencies and vibrations. So, I came here today to share because I know this will help someone else along their journey, that good journey with them. And I want to share this book, The Mind Scroll, by Master Teacher Dr. Malachi L. I want to share this because I know, again, going along this journey, it's not easy. And sometimes we do have to really take a look at ourselves a lot along this journey and make sure we on our P's and Q's, And this will definitely help with how to maneuver with dealing with your mind. So, I thought I'd share. And it goes like this. The more it possesses, the more it wants. Scroll 8. 19 times 1 equals 19. Lo, without knowing it, humans are exceedingly plagued by insatiability of their own minds. Most humans are about as happy as they make up their own minds to be. In order to remove this sort of trouble, the craving of sensory stimulation must be removed. Once the mind has been stilled and concentrated, it no longer presses one to seek further pleasures. The senses can be controlled through reduction of wants and activities. Dietary disciplines is essential. Furthermore, one should avoid undesirable company, as well as stimulants and depressants. TV, cinemas, and newspapers which agitate the mind, these influences should be reduced and replaced with periods of sitting in silence and solitude. There is really no right way to do wrong things. By witnessing and tempering desires and emotions, the qualities of egoism, anger, greed, lust, hatred are eradicated, which means to reap out from the roots, to destroy. The mind your mind for the jewels of your soul. And that is the end of that scroll. So remember, the more it possesses, the more it wants. And we're speaking of the mind. Sometimes dealing with the mind, we got to figure out how to simmer it down and be still and learn to relax. So again, it's about clearing your mind and making sure you out here freeing your mind. So, I thought I'd share. Now, if you are interested, you should check it out for yourself. It's on my channel under The Mind. And again, this definitely helped me. One of my favorite books, which I have a lot of them, by our master teacher. But this most definitely helped me get my mind right, especially how to maneuver in this room. It's real, family. So I just thought I'd share. I know that this journey is not easy. It wasn't easy for me as well, but it's about determination. It's about knowing what the Most High wants you to do and doing it. And of course, you're going to make mistakes. Of course, you're going to fall. I have as well. I have made mistakes, lots of them. But again, it's about how you get back up and keep it moving and staying on that right path no matter what. Even if, again, you drift off a little bit, getting distracted, getting influenced. A lot of these things are going to come ultimately in our journeys through my experiences, sometimes to attest where you at and manifest to see what's up. But again, it's about learning how to maneuver, and if you fail the test, it's okay. Failures are only stepping stones to success, and success wasn't done again in one shadow hour we call day. So again, this journey is for the long haul. It's a lifetime. It's on and on. And each and every day the Most High has blessed us all. Of course, gratitude each and every day for a day that we have to get on our ball, get on our position, and be the best we can be, and learn self-control and discipline and things that we do each and every day. Because oh man, you're going to be challenged sometimes. Things are going to come up. People are going to try to sway you. People are going to try to question you as far as, what are you doing? You know? And that's all good. That's all okay. But remember what the Most High has shown you. Remember what the Most High told you. And once you begin to learn and become closer through time, let me just say, years of sticking on the journey, years of going through the walk, through this valley of the shadow of death. And again, it's real. And we must understand that life is all about what you make it. What you make it. And I was at the lowest, I felt like the lowest of the low in my life at some point. And again, I didn't know what direction to go. But remember, what I did was talk to the Most High. What I did was begin to get in the scriptures, get in His words. What I did was do a deep study, and it hit my soul in many ways than one. Getting back to understanding this life and what we must do. It's very important when you're going along life with no guide. And oh man, the Most High sends guides, sends messengers, sends warnings, sends help our way. And it's up to us to recognize when the help comes. And again, the Most High is with us. The Most High is inside of us. But the people know that are not. And we must begin to trust our journeys and understand that we are not ever alone. We out here. And again, you are loved, whether you know it or not. Because sometimes, I know in the beginning, it may not feel all that good. You may not really know, you know. I've been there. I mean, most of my journey, let me just tell you, I cried a lot. I cried a whole lot. I cried because, again, when you out here really trying to figure it out no matter what, and life is just what they say now is lifing. And yeah, sometimes it be a struggle, and it be like that sometimes. But it's the battle within. And when I say that, it's a battle within your nature, because we have agreeable and disagreeable natures within us. So it's that battle of willpower. And we got to learn how to get that back and know how to stand for good instead of evil, because we've been taught both. But we got to maneuver with what side we on and where you really want to be and move in that direction. Because again, no one's going to be able to make that decision in your life but yourself. People can talk to you all day. People can share as much knowledge as they want. But until you decide to make a decision and change your life for the better, no one else can do that. But remember, we all rooting for you. Know that. We rooting for you. And again, that's what we're supposed to be doing. Rooting for each other. Because again, it is not easy. But let me just say, through my experience, it becomes easier through time if you stick to, a method that is good for you as far as how to maneuver this life. And I'll give more examples on how I maneuver, but really it's about setting a good, healthy routine for yourself. And once you master that routine, switch it up. Keep switching it up till you master. Keep switching it up. Because once you do things over and over again, that's how you master. You practice, it makes it perfect. Not saying that you are perfect, but I'm talking about the skill sets that you're building within your mind, because it's all mental. You keep doing something, just like you keep. Let's just have an example. You know how repetition. You listen to music. Excuse me. Okay. You know how repetition, and when you're listening to music over and over again, and you're building up those habits, once you, listening to this music over and over again, in a sense, feeding your soul. And again, be mindful of what you listen to. Because if it's not uplifting you, it's destroying you. And again, be mindful. It's real. Sound in the universe is sound. So, ultimately, we have to understand that when you set, you know how you set a routine, and most of the time we just on that 9 to 5 routine. And again, we must break away and understand that we create our own reality, and you create what you want to happen in your day, whether it's good or bad. And we have to learn how to switch it up. Change is constant. You're going to learn how to maneuver life, because life is all about change. And I know a lot of people don't like change because, again, sometimes people fear it or they don't know. But in my experience, I've experienced change. When you go through it, at first you're a little nervous, but once you do it, once you experience it, most of the time, if you just go back in your life, most of the time it end up being for your better, for the betterment of your being, and moving into the situation where you need to be. The key thing is to recognize what's being presented to you. Again, because this room is calculated. calculating the fate of your life. And it's up to us to pay attention to what's happening in it. And we have to just pay attention. A lot of things in life is not just for no reason. There's no coincidences in this room. So again, we have to pay attention to what's around us. And we have to learn how to make sure we stand in for the betterment of ourselves and no longer accepting the nonsense, accepting the evils, again, and calling it good, or, creating unhealthy habits for ourselves. Because, again, you're coping with life backwards. And we have to learn how to cope with life in healthier ways. We have to learn how to forgive a lot in our life. Forgive ourselves and others. Ask for forgiveness from the Most High. Repent from a lot of the things that we have done in this life. It's real. And move forward in knowing that you have asked for forgiveness. And trusting the Most High and that He hears you. And again, you have to learn how to maneuver. And again, the Most High shows signs. But when your life is clouded sometimes you don't really hear as well, as clear. Not to say you don't hear, you will hear. But sometimes, again, we can be a little hard-headed with things, not paying attention, being a little hard-headed. One moment. Unpack. But yes, we could be a little hard-headed at times. And then sometimes I was as well. And again, that will bite you in the butt. So ultimately it goes back to obedience and listening. And either way it goes, whether people know it or not, if you feel lost, been there, the only way that's going to really get you where you need to be, if you really want to know what's going on this planet and the life thereof, check out the information for yourself. Check out the right knowledge. Check out the truth. If you want to know the truth, it's here. But you have to be able to set forth that time and effort and really take some time to yourself and go through the right knowledge and information. Because again, you may think, what does this have to do with right now in my present moment? How can this help me right now? I didn't heard that before. Someone told me that before. And again, I will just say this. Goes back to this. And this is how I feel. If you don't feel that knowing about the past, about what our ancestors has done, learning from the past, and while we're in the state that we're in today, it's very crucial to learn from the past so you don't continue to keep letting the past repeat itself over and over again because we didn't learn from the last time. So it's very crucial to understand the past because that will help you understand what direction you're going. And we're creating the future. But if we don't have our minds right and we don't know our identity and who we are and what's going on this planet and know the truth about it, what are we doing? because we can no longer continue to keep going in limbo and continue to be lost, thinking that the society and the world way of things is the life, because that's so far from the truth. That's the illusion, right? That will have you having headaches every day, ill, mentally, physically, spiritually. Check it out. It's a rat race. When are we going to come out the rat race and begin to take our power back and shape our own reality with understanding and overstanding and understanding our true identities and knowing who we are, because we already been told. But where do we go from here with knowing now who we are? That means once you do know who you are, that should give you a sense of peace within, love within for yourself and others. And number one, first and foremost, is the Most High. Love. Because once you've been taught to hate yourself and the spell of things and not knowing who you are, and once you begin to start to love yourself because you know now who you are, you begin to do better with yourself and clean up your life and move right with love, with caring, with compassion, and begin to help each other. But first you got to get yourself right. Once you do, the cup will overflow so you can be in a position to help others. But first you got to get yourself right. First you got to know who you are and get out of your own way. Get out of your own head thinking that we know it all. I never thought like that I know it all, and I'm always, again, forever the student. I'm always can pick up something, again, from a child, anybody, I stay quiet sometimes and just listen. Because I really care. And I really want to know. About life. About why I'm here. And what are we all doing here? Question. Once I find out, why we're here, and that's to get back to the Most High, by the way, our purpose. That's all I needed to know. Light bulb moment. And then, once I figured that out, it was green from there. Because that's what I needed once I started. And then it started to eat it up. Eat up the right knowledge. Do my studying. Studying. For years. The right knowledge. Oh man. Then once you do that, begin to apply those things to your life. Letting go of the bad habits is very crucial to cleansing your energy and cleansing your temple. And that's what you're going to need, where people are trying to get this, big glowing energy, getting back in alignment. That's where it takes you back to your true self and your true essence of who you are. but it's going to require you to purify your soul. Oh man, and that's not easy, especially when you've been taught from a child a backwards way of living. It's not easy, but if you want to know how to maneuver, again, you should check out the Mind book by Master Teacher Dr. Malachi for starters, for a starter book. And it's more I put scrolls out, some of them, and if you want to check that out, you can. It's on my channel. And there's more to come. But again, you gotta know the mysteries, man. You gotta know the history and renew your history. You gotta know this information. People think there's no, yeah, you do need to know this, because you have to be taught so you can understand the world around you much better in these realms, and learning how to, maneuver to the next one and the next one, which is, getting back to the realm of Malachi, the angelic beings, the realm abode of angelic beings, which we once were. But in order to maneuver, you have to learn how to get back, and how you get back is also by knowing and accepting the truth through time, once you have done your studies. And you decide. That's what this is all about. Will you accept the truth of it all and live by it, and being obedient to the Most High and what He has told us through His messengers, the noble prophets, and all the messengers of Anu who came down to tell us what's up, to tell us what's going on, But again, it's on us to take heed to the messages. It's on us to decide if we're really going to listen. And I know there's people out here that's listening. So if you are, continue and get to reading and studying what the Most High wanted you to know. It's real. So on that note, I'm going to leave it at that. The type of person I am, sometimes I can be a little long-winded. But okay. On that note, you are loved beyond this world. I hope you know that. And again, I hope you really want. I hope you just really want to know who you are. Because who you are is everything that you need to know. I'm just going to put it like that. And again, if you have any questions, you can leave it in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. On that note, again, peace and wadu.